What's going on, everybody? Welcome back, I guess, to another universe here, and this is Kerbal Space Program. Very, very cool game, little space simulation game. You basically have these little Kerbal creatures over here. They're very cool looking. Look, he's like, why did you just touch me there? And these little guys have their own little civilization on Kerbin, which is this planet back here. And they are going to be shooting off rockets, kind of like the NASA program or something here. Never a straight answer. So we're going to start a new game. I don't have any saves anyway. They did not save to the Steam cloud, so I'm kind of just starting off. This is going to be vanilla. We're going to start new game. Career mode. Name of the game is going to be Let's Play. So in career mode, you have to manage all aspects of your space program. Funds, reputation, and science are all active, and contracts are available at Mission Control. Now, before I start this, I should definitely point out I am not Cool 18. I am not some of these, I can't remember that other guy that does these series. There's a couple people that do these series, and they do them very well. I am not that guy. We're going to make a ton of mistakes. Rockets are going to blow up. Kerbals are probably going to inevitably die. I'm sorry for that in advance. But it is what it is. So we're just going to start the game here. And hope for the best for these poor little Kerbals that are now under my control as the overlord of their empire. So this is the Space Center down here. I got to remember my controls while I'm moving so slow. Oh god, I'm already clicking stuff I shouldn't. Leave facility. Okay, so welcome to the Space Center. Nice to meet you. I'm Gene Kerman. Nice to see you again, Gene Kerman. Flight director and your guide for this quick introduction. This is Space Center. From here you can manage all aspects of your space program. Feel free to have a look around. Hold the right... there we go. Yeah, see, now I know how to move because he told me. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Right-click over the space zones to learn more about them, and left-click when you're ready to head inside. Thanks, I've got it. Okay, so we got just took a little refresher course. We can also go over here to select everything as well. First things first, the game is running very slowly. So we're going to go over to, I got a little bit of money, not much. What is it, Mission Control, where I get missions? Yeah. Scientific data from Kerbin, we can do that. We're going to accept that contract and launch our first vessel. Accept that. Alright, so we got those two missions. And heading in here, we're going to build a little rocket. Yeah, I got it. Just something very basic. Let me move this out of the way if I can. There we go. That'll work. Alright, so we're gonna grab this module here. Don't really have any technology unlocked, just something very basic that'll work. I kind of want to go crazy with this thing. Everybody always does like a little basic rocket. I'm going to put a silly little thing in there. Why not, right? And aerodynamics. Let's do some triple fins. That'll work. So we got some fins on our rocket now. Our astronauts actually going to be up in there. Have absolutely no technology locked. I'm not used to this. And we'll grab a mystery goo. Just one. One mystery goo shall do the job. It's going to offset the weight of our rocket a little bit. We're going to be leaning to one side. That's okay, though. And let's put a parachute on this baby. Let's also not forget here to put our parachute at the last stage. That way we can launch the rocket and then hit the parachute. So they have different stages, basically 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, whatever is last is what hits last. So the first button you'll hit in your stage, you hit the spacebar, basically it will launch the rocket. Easy peasy, very straightforward. I don't have anything else. We could put some silly fins elsewhere. Don't need to do that. So we're just going to name this the Hopper. Because basically all it's going to do is just going to hop up in there and come back down. I don't even need a hopper 1 because that's just the hopper. A crappy rocket. That's going to be the name of it. The hopper is a crappy rocket. Alright, so let's save that design. And let's go on out. Before I go launch that, actually, go around here and explain what everything else is. Boom, 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 boom. And let me just check some things here. Okay, sorry, I was looking at some recording options there. Anyway, you got your tracking station over here. Basically lets you look if you have any objects going around, where they are and what they're doing. This is Kerbal right here. Okay, there's the Mun, which is basically the moon. Kerbal also has a second moon called Minimus, which is out there. Then you got start zooming out here. You start getting the whole galaxy. So there's the sun. That's Moho, Monho. Eve, I'm gonna just be butchering these names. Duna, you got Drez, and some of these other planets have moons as well. Down here you got Jewel, which I've actually never been to Jewel. It'd be very cool if we could do it in this series. As well as Elo. I've never been to either two of these planets. They've just been too far out for me to get to with my technology level. And that would be very cool if we could do that. One I also never went to either was Moho. I've been to Eve, I've been to Duna, and I just barely made it to Drez. Duna actually had a whole thing going on there, like setting up bases and stuff. So I'm not a complete rookie to the game. It's just there will be some failures. Like especially when I'm trying to get out to these further planets, I might just miss. Like my calculations are not all that. Like say I'm not a cool 18 or like some kind of automatic genius like that. Some of those guys are really good at this game, and it helps to have mods that can kind of predict your thrust to weight ratio and things like that. Delta V's. I'm not going to go into all that. To keep it very simple and stupid, and let's play and have fun. So that is basically what the galaxy looks like from the Kerbal point of view. You got your launch pad over here. All these buildings can be upgraded, by the way. Your vehicle assembly building where you build your rockets. You also have a space plane hangar where you can build planes and eventually have like space shuttles and stuff like that. You can have SSTOs, which is basically a single stage to orbit, which basically a single stage vessel where you don't have multiple stages on a rocket to get up into orbit. Astronaut complex where you hire more Kerbals. You have your administration building down here, which kinda I've never really messed with too much, which maybe we'll figure out how to work that thing in this playthrough. And then you have your R&D building down here, research and development, which is going to be very important. We currently have 0 science points. We can't research anything, so we got to go out and get some science, and that is what we're going to do by taking into our first rocket here. So let's go over here to our vehicle assembly building. Already got a rocket on the launch pad, or now it is. We're going to launch it out there. Kind of made it a little goofy, but it'll do the job, I think. I hope this isn't like more weight than it can handle and it blows up. It'd be funny if it is. But, oh, and I forgot to check who did I... It should be just the general, Kerman or whoever. Kerbal should be our astronaut. That's one thing I forgot to select. Okay, so let me remember. Yeah, Jebediah. That's right, Jebediah Kerman. He is a level 0 right now. He looked kind of nervous for a second there. Which, hey Jebediah, I don't mean to make you nervous, but flight control's been drinking. So let's get this guy launched up in the sky. And let's keep the arc at that. Don't want to go out too far. Before we do anything, we're going to look at our rocket. And we're going to get a science experiment off the bat. So, mystery goo can either transmit it, but we're going to keep the experiment and get the full 3 science from that. Okay. We're actually going to have him get out here, do a quick EVA. I hope he doesn't tilt the rocket over. I think it's steady enough. And click on him. EVA report. So that's a little bit more science there. He's just, I don't think this spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here, was it? Yeah, good point. But actually, you know what? That review report, we're gonna transmit that since it's 100%, just in case the rocket blows up. Because I do have, oh yeah, no comm device. I was gonna say I do have pretty bad luck though, and something like that would happen. So let's hope the rocket doesn't blow up, and we're gonna throttle up. I gotta remember Control and Shift. Yep. So rocket throttle just went all the way up, and we are igniting it with the space bar for stage 1. Boom. Rocket is up and going here. We're kind of steering it as best we can. We're gonna try to go out to sea somewhat. She's fighting me. She doesn't want to go where I want her to. There we go. Didn't have my RCS or whatever it was on. So we're still going up there a good little ways. Let's have him. Equipment surface. Okay, let's get a crew report. Is it? No. No. Crew report. Yeah, there it is. Okay, crew report down there. Good. We'll keep that. And I think we're actually about to be falling. So, go ahead and pop the parachute. Let this thing gently fall back down. We're going to land over here by the runway, which is fine. At least I hope we land there. Kind of looks like we're rolling a bit. Top heavy. That should equalize once the chute actually deploys. Let's check. Deploy altitude at 1300 just to be safe. Because we're completely upside down. It's going to whip that thing. He is going to be going on for a ride here. He's going to be having a blast. So we're coming back down. Kind of hot. This parachute should be deploying any second now. I feel like we're a little bit heavy though. It's deploying and you're still upside down. It better. There it goes. Okay. So he's perfectly fine. Let's float gently back to Earth. I should have deployed that way later. I have to sit here and wait. I don't actually have to. Where's speed up? I forgot all my hotkeys and like shortcuts and stuff. It's kind of sad. We'll get it all back though. I'm not like I say I'm not a complete rookie at this. Although this is gonna be fun. There will be some fuck ups. For sure, there will be some disasters undertaking the Kerbal space program. So just going down here, floating. And we're gonna slow it back down because sometimes weird things happen when you're in a fast forward speed. Oh, so touchdown a little bit hard, but not enough to damage the rocket, and we can now recover the vessel, which I forget how to do. Do I talk to you? Where do I go? Over here? No. Where was it? I forget what to do. Well, while I'm here, let's go on to EVA. And EVA report. So, got another, either that or it was the same one. But let's board that rocket again. Now there should be, is my recording thing covering it? Do I not see it up there? There should be a space where I can recover. Oh yeah, recover vessel. There we go. Silly me. Alright, so that should, we're gonna get all the money back from the rocket minus the fuel. But like all the parts and everything we won't have to pay for again. And we got a good little bit of science. 16.3, not too awful. Recovery of vessel to survive the flight. Mystery goo observation from the launch pad. EVA report as well. So 2 EVA reports are done. And a crew report. So, and I also could have done a crew report while we were sitting down on the launch pad. I should have done that. Got a little bit of money back, and our funds just shot way up. We only had like 25,000, but because we completed some missions. And Jebediah got a little bit of experience. Good for him. So, got a bunch of stuff done there. Got quite a few more missions available now. We're going to hit Escape the Atmosphere. test the hammer. Safe parachute flight. So between that altitude, which I wish they had given me that earlier, I could have easily done that. You know what? No. Swivel engine. Focused observations, I'm never too crazy about. I usually skip over those. I'll tell you what, we are going to do the hammer real quick, because that's easy enough to do. And we're going to do... Oh, I only have 2 right now that I can do, so I'm going to go back real quick. We're going to actually upgrade mission control. Quite a bit of our money. We're going to leave us with 50,000, but still more than we had. And now we should be able to, yeah, we can take on more missions. So we're going to orbit Kerbal. And we'll put the parachute thing up too. Sure. And a suborbital trajectory. No. Alright, so we'll leave the test long. That's not too hard to do either. We can do that. So, got quite a few active quests, but we should be able to wrap them up pretty quick. We are going to have to get some technology going, though. So we do have our science points up now. We are going to get basic rocketry, which unlocks the swivel liquid fuel engine, as well as the hammer, and some extra fuel tanks, which should be enough to get us into orbit. Engineering is going to give us some extra science thingies and some communication rays. So we're going to take both of those. Get those out of the way. And I don't really have too much else in the way of, yeah. Shit, I guess I will need all that. About aerodynamics. I suppose I could make the car now, but I don't want to make the car yet. We'll go with survivability for now. We do have a couple... I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into orbit with what I got as my main issue here. Let's try to make a rocket real quick. We're going to see if we can make something that can actually at least like escape the atmosphere. Maybe not completely orbit the planet of Kerbal, but we're going to try to escape the atmosphere. So let's go up here. Beginnings of our craft. We're going to put a whole bunch of fuel tanks on here. Forget how to... Four should be enough. That might be overkill. We got the decoupler. Yes, we do. Put on a small heat shield. No, actually, I'm gonna put one on the top. There we go. That's probably gonna increase a little bit of drag, but we'll deal with it. Like, say my math isn't perfect on this. We're also gonna put a communitron on there. Slap you on the side. Actually, no, we'll go with this. Should be more than enough for what we need. That'll work right there. Huh. Didn't really think that one through, did I? No, not doing that. Let's get rid of you. Put the parachute on. It's gonna have to watch our speed going out of orbit, which I don't even don't really think we have enough to get out of the atmosphere at this point. Having trouble remembering how to move around, unfortunately. Anyways, we're gonna need more than just that little thing. We're gonna need. I guess that's our engine. We're gonna go with our hammer here. Down at the bottom. I'm gonna put a thermometer on there to do some science. Side, try to even it out a bit. All right. Don't need to landing struts. Let's go with 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and centered like crazy, but yeah, they are. One's all cocked sideways. Let's try to kick you back. You're not quite where I want you to go. Don't I have... There we go. Nope, that wasn't the button I wanted to hit. There we go. Okay. Toggle snap, let's try that. Oh, holy crap, they're upside down. There we go. No, no, not there. Okay. Alright, that looks a little bit better. They're a little bit more lined up. I'm probably gonna need more though, more fuel. Let's bump a little bit more on there. Just want to make sure we get into orbit, like, have overkill. That should be enough, and 7,000 is a little bit of an expensive rocket for early on, but I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's see who's going to fly this bad boy. Jebediah, you take a seat. Actually, no, you're only a pilot. You're not even level 1. That's going to be hard to get. But if we do manage to get into space, let's go ahead and take a scientist. This is going to be a hard rocket to get up there, I think. I think this thing is going to be a problem. We're going to name this Experimental 1. Guess technically they're all kind of experimental, aren't they? Alright, so save that. Sure. And I guess we're going to head out to the launch pad here. I got all these, they're telling me everything. We, like, broke records and got all this and that unlocked. Yeah. Launch first vessel. Yeah, so basically everything we did there is all good. I do also want to change this around for sure. Picture of a parachute down there. Okay, let's move this. Okay. Yeah, so basically, this will fire, this will break off, then this will fire, and then our parachutes fire last. Hopefully we have enough thrust. We're gonna give it a go. How much does the rocket weigh? 9 tons. It's not that heavy. Alright, so let's give it a shot. This might be overkill to get up there. I don't know. All depends how well I do. I might fuck it all up. I'm kind of known for not doing the best at these Let's Plays I've been trying, so... Let's see what happens. We're gonna get a temperature scan if we can find it. There it is. And just, we're going to go ahead and transmit that we can get temperature later. Log pressure, we're going to do that later as well. So reset. And we didn't get the, well, you know what, the crew report will be easy enough to get. Anything on the ground will be easy enough to get eventually. Got some ideas for that. There's the moon over there. Could aim right at that bad boy and see if we can make it. Yeah, let's just get set up here. Gonna increase the throttle up. We're gonna turn on our... We don't have our SAS, which is stability assist. And yeah, that's gonna be kind of hard to accommodate here. Let's just see what we got. Got enough thrust to get off the ground, so that's good. Actually directing the craft ourselves right now. No rocket guided assistance. Computer assistance, anything like that. So this thing's burning out quick, this little liquid solid fuel booster. Oh, damn, it turned quick on me. Let's kind of kick this thing off of here and fire you, and we're almost spinning. Get it under control, baby! Oh god. I think I could have done it if I didn't fuck that up. Oh, we're just flying now. Alright. Cut the thrust, save the gas. Don't burn the parachute either. Yeah, we will be retrying that launch. In fact, revert flight. That was sad. Revert the flight. I'm not going to do that a lot. Like, if something happens, it happens. But that was in the first 2 minutes of the flight. Come on. I just fucked it up. Like, pretty much that was all on me. Let's put our throttle back up. And let's try that again. Alright, so rolling a little bit over here to the side. Not too incredibly much, but a little bit. Trying to keep this baby level on the line here. And she's fighting me. This rocket wants to fight. Eject you. Shit, shit, shit. Come back, come back. Get under control. Oh, shit, shit. Throttle down. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, I ain't getting into space with this thing. Got it back under control. Somewhat. 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 Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, it's not under control. Fuck it. Gun it. There you go. Stay right there. No. Oh, I'm so awful. This thing's just going all over the place. Alright. Let's revert that flight one more time. In fact, let's go to the vehicle assembly. I'm going to put our actual pilot in there. Jebediah is going to fly this. He might have a better chance of controlling this thing than our scientists. So let's move you out and put Jebediah in. And let's go ahead and launch. Alright, so he has SAS, which is a stability assist. That is going to come in big time help here. I'm not going to be like going crazy all over the place. So let's fire this thing off again. See, my dials here are a lot more smooth. Not jumping all over. Computer's helping me steer the ship, basically. He's not having to make every mental calculation. Alright, so let's check that off now. good. Hang in there. Don't go too crazy with it. Our fuel's burning down kind of quick. We're going to dethrottle a bit. I'm definitely not getting into space with this rocket, but we're going to get kind of far with it. Might be able to escape the atmosphere. I'm not sure. We're getting up there. Let's do some science experiments. Observe the mystery goo. Very nice. Let's do a crew report. Rocket's kind of heating up there, but let's actually transmit the crew report. And let's gun the fuel, get all the way at the speed that we can. We might actually escape the atmosphere with this. Kind of heating up. I hope he didn't blow up. There you go. Slow down, baby. Ooh, shit, I hit the wrong thing. What I wanted to check, and I don't remember how. How did I do that? Yeah, well, we did get some things there. Just so bad on the buttons, I can't even remember. Was it? Oh, God. How did it, like, pop out? And there we go. M. Okay. So, yeah, we didn't make orbit, but we definitely... If I had launched that better, I might have had a chance. Our apoapsis is way above what we needed to get to escape the atmosphere. So, the apoapsis is basically the highest point in your orbit off the planet. Alright, so we're going to be just kind of sitting in space for a little bit. Let's go back and look at our craft. Our Kerbal is in there. He is just chilling. Happy as can be. Whoops. And I forgot how to get out of this. C. That's right. Okay, so press C to get out of the cockpit view. What I wanted to do was, there we go. Now we can kind of look at him. I can actually move around here. There we go. So he's just chilling. He's in his little rocket. Got way up there, though. Way up in the atmosphere. All the way down there is Kerbal headquarters, so he's way up there. Gonna run a couple more science experiments here, if we can. Let's turn that off. Get a barometer, press map barometer reading. Log the pressure data. That's very good science. We're gonna keep that. And while we got the chance, too, we're actually gonna get him to do. Oh, I can't do an EVA yet because I haven't I haven't researched that. Keep that science as well. Crew report. Transmit that. So they got that science too. Keep that. I think that's all they can do. So let's kind of start moving our rocket kind of where we need to be. We're going to be coming back into the atmosphere, and I kind of just realized I think we're in trouble because I didn't put anything to eject. Yeah, that's where I fucked up. This whole rocket's going to burn up. I'm an idiot. Goodbye, Jebediah Kerman. I told you Kerbals would die. Oh no. Like, yeah, I got the parachute and everything, but I don't have, like, anything to detach all these fuel tanks and the engine itself and, like, have a heat shield under this little crew cabin. So, I think this guy's fucked, especially because they're going to be coming in at a heavy trajectory. I launched him up so high, by the time he hits the atmosphere, he's going to be going really fast. Oh, he's fucked. Doesn't it suck? Like, at least he's too dumb to know, but, like, mission control is like, think happy thoughts. Yeah, we know you're dead. Jebediah Kerman. He was the first to see the stars, though, the first to escape the Kerbalian atmosphere of their world. Very cool. I guess we should go ahead and transmit all this shit back since we're probably gonna die. Yeah, transmit that. Oh, I don't even have enough power to transmit, do I? Yeah, the power's out. Well, that's even better. That means I can't even move the craft now. Good thing I kinda lined up the right way. So we're still gaining altitude, but that's not going to be going on for much longer here. We're going to be coming in like a ton of bricks. If he manages to live through this somehow, I'm going to be just amazed. Let's get the parachute tar. We've already armed the parachute. So we're going to aim for an altitude of 4,000 when it pulls. Minimum pressure of anything. Like, as soon as there's any kind of atmospheric pressure, like, you're clear to pull the parachute. Because this is going to be trouble. I don't think he's living through this. All the friction on the atmosphere is going to send this thing tumbling around too. Like, he's in a bad spot right now. And the poor guy, look at him down there. He doesn't even know. He's happy as could be. Poor little Kerbal. We definitely just got this guy killed. I say we because you're watching. You're an accomplice. This poor guy. Transmit all data? No, just not enough power. So, you better survive, buddy. I don't know how you're going to, but, like, I hope you do. Let's turn the SAS off. Maybe, yeah, because I don't even have any solar panels or nothing like that. Shit. This is very basic. Simple mistake on an easy rocket. I can't believe I did that. We'll fix the design next time, though. It's okay. So we're starting to lose our altitude here. We're at 290,000 meters and falling rapidly. This thing's going to come in like a speeding bullet. Just ridiculously fast, and it's going to catch on fire. Stuff's going to start blowing up. I'm hoping the capsule itself is okay. I don't think it's going to be... I almost want to make him jump out, but like he's on a trajectory, he would just fall into the planet anyway. He's happy as shit. Look at it. Yeah! We're picking up some G's now, buddy. You're not going to be happy for much longer, man. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, Jeb. Something bad always happens to Jeb every time I play. Last time I got him stuck in orbit of the sun for like I never saved him either. He's still there on my other computer. He's just orbiting the sun. I made it to all kinds of other planets, but never could manage to get a rescue mission for him. So we're just gonna speed it up a little bit here. Oh, and is that how you... Yeah, that's how you speed it up again. It's the little dot in the coma. Okay. So, time's moving there. Yeah, having a beautiful view before you die. People probably had it worse. Still no power on the ship. That's a little bit disconcerting. I can't get into a, Can he move the ship at all? I know it's a heavy beast, but like... Oh, come on. He can't move it. It's just a dead stick. I don't know what's going to happen when we hit the atmosphere. I have a feeling like the atmosphere is going to start burning around here, and it's going to send this thing into a spiral, like a death spiral. It's going to be interesting. We're coming in quick, like really, really way too quick. Should not be moving this quick. And yeah, that's normal speed now, so you can see how quick we're falling. Traveling at 1,700 meters a second. Coming in really quick. Altitude's falling. Once we hit about right under 70,000, we're going to start hitting the atmosphere. Jebediah, you put on your seatbelt, buddy. This is gonna be like hitting a fucking rock. Oh man, this is gonna be bad. This thing's gonna heat up so quick, and there's nothing I can do. Alright, we're in the atmosphere. Now she's starting to level out. The heavier end is going down towards the earth, which is good. That's gonna block off a lot of the heat damage is gonna hit the engine first. And like these fins are gonna go. Yeah, they're gonna blow quick, but is his capsule gonna be okay is what I'm worried about. And yeah, it is starting to spin. Oof. Hang in there, buddy. Engine's gonna go. There goes the engine. Everything's going crazy, and I think he's gonna die. Jeb, no! Spin it around, baby. He's still alive. He's still alive. Oh my god, he's still alive. Deploy that chute. Deploy the chute. The chute's damaged. Oh god! Goodbye, Jebediah Kerman. Rest in peace. In pieces, you will be missed. So sorry. So sorry, Jeb. Oh man, he's a goner. Catastrophic failure. Yeah, he is completely gone. So we're not going to revert. That was quite a long launch, and we're just going to leave it there. Back to the Space Center. So I told you Kerbals would die. I didn't expect to kill them that quickly, but thank you guys for tuning in. This has been the Another Universe, and this is the Kerbals. Kerbal Space Program, man. Really cool game. Check it out if you haven't already. You can find it on Steam, and catch you next time. Peace.